Controverse. To make a matter the subject of controversy. To discuss, debate, or argue about. The origin comes from the late 15th century, in an earlier sense.
If you're tired of the devil killing, if you're tired of the devil destroying your life, you must order the personal package, and you got to order it right now.
Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed.
Okay, the message of the Bible is far different. Come so that the idols of your heart would be exposed, challenged, and destroyed. The word of God is corrective.
Don't say anything that will offend people.
Listen, a Jesus of your own making will never challenge you and never change you.
If you do not think the gospel is offensive, you do not believe the gospel.
The irony of Christian battle rap. It's a sport designed to break somebody down, but it's a faith designed to lift somebody up. How hypocritical of us to try and take somebody's crown while simultaneously filling his godly cup.
I don't give a fuck about listening to no Saga, no A.ward, no Loso, no Streethymns, none of that, bro. And none of them battle rappers either, period, bro.
I respect Christian rappers.
Overflow presents Controverse, March 30th, 2019. The Saga versus Voice ThePoet. Elijah Strait versus Sinai. K-Jack versus Lee Majors. Redeem versus Jake Fitz. And we got a surprise battle. It's all going down at Foolproof Ministries, 12 Jewish Street, in Sonia, Connecticut. We doing it all for the kingdom and the glory of God. Be there, be there, be there.
Finally, big brother spending time with me. It's the reason I called this dude out. First time I watched Overflow, I saw he had a little something, and I said, I want to get in the ring with that guy. Whoever that guy is, I need to holler at him, and he needs to holler at me. So, setting it up. It was set up. It's interesting because I'm not saying his name, and I won't say his name. Come March 30th, you will know his name. Come Controverse, you will know his name. It's the reason why we're in my church. I'm the pastor of this church. And I'm going to speak to the sheep the way the sheep are supposed to be spoken to. I holler.
Overflow!
Yeah, man, it's 2019. Time go by fast. Last year was crazy though. I had a lot of battles. It started off with me contending for the gospel. That was my first one. I'll never forget that one. What happened after that? Oh yeah, I had to go to Brooklyn and battle amongst the Philistines. You know, that's when I had the cat one. Y'all remember what happened? Then after that, from the west wind brewing the spirit of offense. Still came out victorious though. Then after all that, had to go back home and hash it out with the family drama. But your boy's still here. Now it's 2019. They say, what's next? We headed to the church. We're past the K-Jack cat.
Taking my shots on cam. It'll damage Lee. They'll record you dying, and that's not good for Brandon Lee.
Tell the deacons I need a meeting with the pastor.
Sorry to inform you at Overflow, but every story doesn't have a fairy tale ending. March 30th, Controverse. You got your hometown hero, right? Well, in every story, you need a villain. I'm here to let you know that this is gonna be the worst you've ever seen Voice look. I know he's the voice of the people, but the way I'm gonna present Voice to the people is gonna be different. This ain't no playing around. It's my first time touching down on this stage as a battle. Let me make one thing clear. I came to burn Overflow down.
And today, Saints, I'm going to be talking about Overflow. Now we're going to be talking about how the Bible talks about the 4 horsemen. Now, if you look into your Bibles right now, you will see a certain horse was talking about the famine. And I will tell you today that I am very hungry, okay? Now somebody look to the neighbor and say, neighbor, I am catching a body. Because on March 30th, I will be catching a body for the body.
Overflow Battle League, make some noise right now.
Overflow Rap League, make some noise! Yeah! That's what's up, that's what's up. That's y'all making noise for yourselves. Let's shout out to people, the 60+ people in there who's been tuning in. Shout out to the fans that's tuning in right now. Every single time, man. Yeah. Share that link, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be up after the battle. Maybe? Yes? Yeah. No? Yeah. Okay, bet. For limited time only, because we got to upload the battles and get them views naturally too. Facts. So this is the main event. So we about to get into this main event real quick, man. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Y'all know it's about to be crazy. It's crazy. If y'all thought it was classic before, you got no idea. So, battler to my right. You probably don't need an introduction, but tell them who you are anyways.
It's Voice, Hoodie Voice. It's Voice, man. Listen, shout out to Full Proof. Shout out to my pastor, Lady V. Overflow, let's get it.
Dan's battling to my left. Let them know who you are.
Elijah, Strait, man. Glory to God, yo. Shout out to my family watching at home, yo. I love you guys for real. Let's get it going, man. Let's do this.
Absolutely.
Now this is where the saga begins.
Okay. He want to go first too. Hey, call it heads or horses. Heads or horses.
I like the momentum though. The momentum shifts. Finally caught it.
Horses. The momentum.
Now, when I first got Voice the Poet, it's like I started to get the realest hate. I mean, I knew I had holes through my performance, but they ain't even want to mention that to penetrate. It's cool. It's cool. Because after tonight, y'all gonna see the kid is really great. Because we ain't finna draw. Get the picture? Y'all about to get the illustrate. about to get the illustrator. So you gonna put Overflow on the map, bro? That's what you gunning for? Nah, we ain't gonna talk about that now. We gonna talk some more. It's like Christ versus John the Baptist. Chill, it's just a metaphor. But y'all gonna see, he who came after is preferred before. He ain't John. He ain't John.
Oh my gosh.
But he can end up just like him if he want to. That mean off with his head. Cut the wise Zachariah, son you. Cut the wise Zachariah, son you. See those bars for Woods, your last battle? Just help me take your place today. That voice crying in the wilderness just to make straight the way. You had for Woods? Help me take your place today. That voice crying in the wilderness just to make straight the way. It's safe to say, choosing to battle me, hazardous. Nothing good can come out of this like Nazareth. See, y'all was sleeping. Go. Nothing good can come out of this like Nazareth. See, y'all was sleeping, but he not. He knew how real this could get. Came like his first 2 battles. That means he already knew that I would flip. See, by your metrics, I would flip. Came like his first 2 battles. That means he already knew that I would flip. See, by your metrics, you 3-0. But who'd you face? I did your competition. It's cool once I leave my fingerprint, they won't be given voice recognition. Straight. By your metrics, you 3-0. Who'd you face? I did your competition. It's cool once I leave my fingerprint, they won't be given voice recognition. Come on, bro. I won't be beat. It's my turn now. Take a seat. I'm trying to take voice off track like I stole the beat. He concrete. His words don't shape up to me, but these spoken words will send them back to writing poetry. You know it's me. You know it's me. We on 2 separate levels, bro. Different planes. You swing and miss. That'll get voice cracked because I'm out of range. They think he's flames. They say he's flames, but I could care less what they think. Because once we match words, voice stops. But we playing jank, and you gonna have to explain all of them. Yo! That's what we once we match words, voice stops. You playing jank. That's on one! Yo! Once we match words, voice stops. Like we playing jank, and you gonna have to explain all of them. Why I murdered you. Any excuse, you can spare it in truth. Like a worshiper, send them home. You gonna have to explain all of them. Why I murdered you. Any excuse, you can spare it in truth. Like a worshiper, send them home. He gonna lie near the judge like a perjurer. Little Mermaid. I knew I could take voice. Ursula.
Who made you like this, bro?
I knew I could take voice. Who hurt you? Ursula. Who hurt you? And anyone who want to step up to the plate, you know that I'm with it. Like they can't find the antidote yet. Anybody can get it. I'm going off.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Anyone who wants to step up to the plate, you know that I'm with it. Like they can't find the antidote yet. Anybody can get it. I'm going off. And everybody in the league, no more caring. Sarah when she first got pregnant. This just got overbearing. K-Jack?
What's up?
Sinai? I need a round because they say that y'all hot. Redeem Rapture? Y'all gotta see me on y'all way to the top. Focus, Joseph, even y'all can hop in the plot. And for the record, I'll even rip Lee, believe it or not. Page 714 of the book Matthew. I know you came to get this win, but straight at the gate that you must go through. Yeah.
Make some noise. Make some noise.
Get into it. I gotta quiet down.
Yo. Bottom of the first. Yo! I love it.
Quiet down.
This is right here. Bottom of the first.
Quiet down.
We overflow, B.
Let's go.
Facts. Overflow Rap League.
Hold it down.
Yo. Now this is where the saga begins.
Yeah.
A battle of pens. Nah. A battle of friends. I just hope you prayed through it. See, our plan is to get Christian battlers to the top, and there's a way to it.
Yeah.
But before you could be set in the secular, you gotta step in the sepulcher. And since those grave sites are usually a small room, well, let's get straight to it. Don't play stupid. Don't play stupid.
Make it classic.
Now, last time, you mentioned my name. I'm mad I gotta say it again. You said I talked to Voice. He said, show him you write better. I let it gel and felt like he made a fine point. It's all about the pen. It depends. How can you say that when we got Joseph for comedy, K-Jack with the performance, but even he gotta learn how this works. Y'all remember when K-Jack said Voice, the only time you see Jack in a box in his verse? Well, me, it gets worse, because I'll put Jack in a box and the body will pop out after he take a turn for the worse. Oh! You know that it hurts.
That's right.
You know that it hurts. You know that it hurts. Oh, but let me stop, because it ain't what it seems to be appeared. Because Sinai says when I send shots at my peers other than my opponent, it don't matter. Bro, I know Elijah is here. I'm just exposing the lack of presence you showed in your first battle. Now, the cards are stacked against you. But you get too emotional on how the game is played. You won't even follow through. That we can see. So if I call a spade, you won't even follow suit. Don't you know it's cheating when you play with your heart in your sleeve? I said tonight, the cards are stacked against you. Right. But you get too emotional on how the game is played. So if I call a spade, you won't even follow suit. Don't you know it's cheating when you play with your heart in your sleeve? Please. And with that, I won already. Yeah. And with that, I won already. For him, it's hard to believe. Voice be bluffing. Go and show him your plan. I promise. Doubting Thomas. He didn't know I raised and had straight flush until I showed him my hand. Man. He's still fire. That was crazy. Man, it's all about strategy. I know you're going to rap to me, bro, but today you're going to have to battle me, bro. Huge difference. See, last time, weapon-wise, you were left unrecognized. No credit for your pen, but all flack for your aggressive tone. You 30'd Malachi the truth, but then nobody wanted to battle you as a stepping stone. Why? Because you killed a prophet and bailed. And after that terrible win, you should never question why Elijah was left alone. It's set in stone. It's set in stone. It's set in stone. Oh, but now your battle with Angel, huh? You were supposed to battle Angel today to make your presence known. With him feeling like he was bigger than you, bro, hey, I left alone. I mean, just because he think he was bigger and better than you in, I don't know, rapping, scheming, punchlines, cooking, cleaning.
Leave him alone.
Driving, angles, it's fine. Y'all know Hebrews 2:9? Well, scriptures state that this man is just a little lower than Angel. And I know what you can do, bro. See, I'm just saying, your last battle, you just needed to learn a lesson. Jay Farrell, Jamie Foxx. Voice is different once he makes his impression. Because to be honest, I know what you can do. Just some things you said I could tell you just false them out. Like you think you can narrate my fate?
Yeah.
Well, what happens when that sauce goes south? Because you said over there that I won't see Saga. That's crazy because I didn't hear that from Loso, Streethymns, A.ward. I'm going to need to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Let's bring him out. them out.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Let's bring them out. Let's bring them out. I'm gonna need to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Let's bring them out. See, I'm gonna need to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Let's bring them out. See, with that, I was able to build critique through battle rap stigma, to change the stigma of battle rap stigma, through the enigma of Christ's word to shift his seat. So your pen might be the very thing that gets this intrigued. My point is, we both in Overflow, but I'm in a different league. It's different. See, I gotta tell you that, because they only thinking you back just to seek for their help. Don't believe in that lie. Y'all, he's not whack, but he has to see for himself. But forget that. I ain't giving you no more compliments. Because as a friend, I'd be wrong if I keep giving you these almost accomplishments. Let me explain.
Maybe talk about it.
Let me explain. You ain't take your last battle seriously. And it got seriously. With Overflow, we need some real adjustments in the workspace. It's our fault, though. Because if it's iron sharpens iron too, this gonna be the truth you should have gotten in the first place. Now, let me talk to you. This gonna be the truth you should have gotten in the first place. So for a person that wanted to battle so bad, and you finally got one, and you made an excuse, man, I can't front. I can't believe that you came explaining. Talking about you couldn't write because I got a right to live. That's how you came explaining? Bro, you stay complaining. Talking about, oh, I struggle with my wife and kid. Damon Wayans, we get it.
Is that okay? Is that okay? I'm fine. Okay, good, let's go. Overflow's real, bro.
Yo, we get it.
I'm done. Keep it down. Keep it down.
Hold it down. Damon Wayans, we get it. You're a husband, so be a provider first, but you're also a leader. So maintain balance and provide her verse. Provide her work, because you also supposed to be devoted to the league. I call it setting up these holy matrimonies. Yeah, we seen you exchange in the ring, but your vows to the crowd had no connection. In other words, you gave your word in front of witnesses, but still ain't received no reception. You had to deal with all rejection. Oh, I knew he'd say no. That's why he always stays enraged. You ain't one switch of your flow. I mean, that's how you think you would have made a name? By not giving up your last, you expect the crowd to stay engaged? That's how you play? Yo, I said that's how you think you would have made a name? By not giving up your last, you expect the crowd to stay engaged? That's how you play? Well, whether you want to hear it or not, I did give you a shot when they was passing you up. Bro, you think I took this battle because they backed out on you and I act like you suck? Boy, I took this battle because they backed out on you and I'm the one backing you up. Let's go! Make it classic! But either way, the poet's flowing nice. You heard God's voice through spoken word or through spoken words. Either way, the poet's doing something right. Round one.
Overflow presents Controverse, March 30th, 2019. It's all going down at Foolproof Ministries, 12 Jewish Street, Ansonia, Connecticut. We doing it all for the kingdom and the glory of God. Be there.
Keep it going. Yo! Bro, you were right. I was supposed to battle Angel, but he had some hesitation. But now Angel done got you in a bind like the book of Revelations. Now let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Yo, as Christians in this world, we're really winning. But there are others out there that are truly losing. Because when Adam let hell loose, sinnate. And some are trapped in that illusion. So we speak the gospel. Because when Adam let hell loose, sinnate. And some are stuck in that illusion. So we preach the gospel to lift the veil. You know, prepare their hearts for when the spirit's moving. But some of us rather lace up and let it kick. just so we can get a shoe in. What's poppin', Mr. Worldly Rapper? Mr. Worldly Rapper. You packing those guns for me and your lines? Cause he claimed he gotta make sure we ready for when they squeeze the 9, but we different. See, while they let it shine, we let it shine. They got the gun with the beam, but it don't compare to this little light of mine. That's mad. The gun with the beam, homie. Oh, yo, you really working, boy. It don't compare to this little light of mine, homie. You really thought it necessary to come at Woods with hot clips? Unload him on the dude who never planned to stay in this mosh pit? It's nonsense. The whole angle I do not get. He put on the hoodie, voice and opinion. I'm not wit. Homie, stop it. This presentation trying to sell yourself off with some type of goon. But see, voice needed help getting that pitch correct. So we started to sing that auto-tune, but bad communication. But voice needed help getting that pitch correct. So we started to sing that auto-tune, but bad communication corrupts character. Bro, you're not immune, and plus we don't believe you with the time. I gotta touch the wound. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We don't believe you at the time. I gotta touch the wound. Come on, bro. We all know you are not the type to tote the heat. Hims could be your best friend. We still won't believe you're close to Street. So who you trying to convince?
Run it back.
Homie, come on, bro. We all know you are not the type to tote the heat. Hims could be your best friend. We still won't believe you're close to Street. So who you trying to convince with this worldly imitation? Made it to the event, but still looking for confirmation? And y'all, this worldly imitation. Made it to the event, but still looking for confirmation? And y'all let the submerge into his rounds? And gave the world pool, well, down you go. Spelling nonsense. See, you guys are missing the point of Overflow. But Yo, and y'all let the submerge into his rounds and gave the world pool, well, down you go. Spelling nonsense. See, you guys are missing the point of Overflow, but let it blow. Remember, bro, you gotta make sure I'm able to stand. I said jinx the first round, so I figure you owe me a can. Come on.
Yeah. What?
So I figure you owe me. So I figure you owe me a can. Come on, bro. I said jinx the first round, cause I figure you owe me a can. Come on, fam. Show him how yo blast me with the 80. How the bullet shoot straight, like the accuracy crazy. Soon as he see the kid, those medics start to fire. And now we really John, cause he'll come in the spirit of Elijah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now we really John, cause he'll come in the spirit of Elijah. Listen, we don't need no gun bars. You just like to spit them, honestly. But when it come to me, cast off the arm. That's all tied to me. I don't spit those. I don't spit those. I don't spit those. I'm trying to bring praise to he who fathered me, not to put a bow to the metal like idolatry. And you said, not to that was stupid. Yo, wow. I came to bring praise to he who fathered me, not to put a bow to the metal like idolatry. And you said, blessed are the peacemakers. That's what that verse was talking about. You really fix your lips to flip the script just to gain some clout? And mad at Sinai for a website? When that came out your mouth? Twisting the word but got the nerve to preach a sermon on the mount? Come on, bro.
Son. Oh my God.
Bro. What? Bro. What? Bro. Admit it. Those bars were out of line. Too foul. Or you can stick to your guns, like Akeem did Sam and McDowell's. But either way, stick to your guns, like Akeem did Sam and McDowell's. But either way, But either way, I'm blacking on you. You don't want it with me, voice. Barry White, Earl Jones. You in way too deep, voice, and it's game over. Let him go. You in way too deep, voice. Let him cook. And it's game over. It's game over. Brand new rules. These ain't safe in here. I'll come through and lay down the law like Grace is here. So either way, you're laying hands. Oath calls, altercations, then either way I'm praying on them. Like I ain't have the choice, the ultimatum. Come on, bro. brand new rules, these ain't safe in here. I'll come through and lay down the law like grace is here. So either way you laying hands, altar calls, altercations, then either way I'm praying on them. Like I ain't have the choice, the ultimatum. Come on, fam.
That's crazy.
Don't spit bars about a life you're not living. You should have joined the choir if voice wanted to fit in. Let me get him.
What are you doing?
Don't spit bars about a life that you ain't living. You should have joined the choir if voice wanted to fit in. Let me get him. Please, let me get him. Go.
Get him! Get him!
Let me get him. Cause when I'm finished, them gun lines will be done. Creating all this fake pressure got you under the gun. It's round 2.
Hey, boys. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. You ready? Bring it home. Let's go. Let me hear something, boys. Let's go.
Quiet down. Quiet down.
Yo.
Fight back.
I gotta say this, because I gotta address it. This is my friend, and I got him a message. We need you at the church, bro. See, together as Christians, we're undeniable. Now, scriptures state, don't forsake the assembly of brethren. And brethren, I've been eyeing you, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Your isolation from the church is the exact conversation that upholds you to be unreliable. The isolation from the church is what I expect for you to be unreliable. Now, y'all remember that mirror that Sinai brought up to me last battle? Yeah. Me either. But I brought this one close enough for you to see. So I would ask, what are you doing here, Elijah? But the bigger question is, where are you supposed to be? Yo. Now, he made a post saying, realizing the false truths I learned in church, getting to know God yourself is truly a blessing for all y'all to see. Man, even quoted John 16:13. And to me, all that means is, you have a problem with the church's control, but I get it. You don't want to uphold this religious standard for a man that's searching his soul. Now, I know you know the word, but bro, you use that as urge in a hole. Because I see you walk out of service as a story is told. But I guess when you write 2,000 rhymes about a man's death 2,000 times, then the story gets old. And you know that I know. You know that I know. Because I can't front, bro. Your breakdown of scriptures paints pictures. They're really superb. So you're a man of the word. But bro, you ain't a man of your word. So where are you supposed to be, Elijah? Where? See, the same thing with you with the church hurt that happened to me. All these different opinions about Jesus, I didn't know what to believe. So I would leave. Man, thinking about like I could still get paid off of poetry without no shepherd to lead. But you know what? I didn't see the full proof of reality until I realized that the depth of accountability until I met with pastor and lead. That's why I'm saddened to see that you won't commit yourself to a church, but you've seen a battle rap ministry under that ministry and you have this willingness to commit to a verse? Talk! And you have this willingness to commit to a verse? See, listen, I know this because I'm in service with him, and too much observing gets him. So he can't receive the word fully because the so-called lies he learned in church is written on his heart. So now he starts battling wisdom versus victim. All these hurtful frictions versus the church's system. Now I ain't saying it's a perfect image, but there's purpose in it. Because even a pain in the neck can still impact the body, but not when your church hurt causes you to attack position. But bro,
oh my nice, bro. Oh my God.
Not when your church hurt causes you to attack position. But bro, we had your back, but we can't sit straight up when you always bring us back conditions, and that's the difference. Oh my God! What?
Run it back.
This is a classic.
But not when your church hurt causes you to attack position, but bro, We had your back, but we can't sit straight up when you always bring us bad conditions, and that's the difference. There's so many believers in this world that try to walk this walk by themselves, do that, and try to get things accomplished. Even have believers as friends that witness this nonsense, and they won't try to stop it. Man, all those excuses on how their friends walk isn't all that inclusive, so they drop it. But the real reason why Christians don't hold each other accountable is because they're all afraid of conflict. But bro, bro, you know the church is a team made up of an apostle, pastor, evangelist, teacher, and a prophet. So being just a rapper is what you match to that design role? All that strength in your pen, it makes sense. He'd rather try to throw a punch than connect with the fivefold. I said.
Okay, calm down. They ready. They ready.
I said all that strength in your pen.
Hold on, boys. Yo, we gotta calm down. Hold on. He gotta get through it.
We got it.
I said that's what you match to your design role. All that strength in your pen, it makes sense. You'd rather try to throw a punch than connect with the fivefold. Whoa, lean not on your own understanding, bro. It's not just a quote. But your past life, I need not to go. Because you can't just keep it rap and try to apply what you wrote, because you need a shepherd. But look at you. You don't want to be a sheep, but you in here trying to be the goat. Bro, but you trying... But you trying to be a goat. So battling me, that's one thing, but battling without a covering, man, as far as decisions, it wasn't your smartest ones. So how you supposed to catch a body and you ain't even a part of it?
Why did you come here? Why did you come here? That is not okay.
It's one word.
Oh my God. Is he done?
And you ain't even a part of it.
Hold on, it's not done, guys. Calm down, calm down.
Let him react, man.
I said you ain't even a part of one, but you know what, bro? You my friend. Scratch that, my brother. It's just conversation. Because you already heard this from God's voice. This is just compliment.
Overflow presents Controverse, March 30th, 2019. It's all going down at Foolproof Ministries, 12 Jewish Street, Ansonia, Connecticut. We doing it all for the kingdom and the glory of God. Be there.
Second round, you already got a classic, man. Hey, y'all make some noise, man. Are you kidding me? It's Overflow. Yo! Overflow rap league. Let's go.
Bring it home. Yo, I'm myself every time I hit the stage, bro. I'm never faking. I start every word with the same character. Alliteration. See, I ain't.
That's nice. Oh, talk that English. That's nice.
Alliteration. See, I ain't really come to condemn gun metaphors, but if you gotta switch up to use them, then your standard's weak. See, I don't have to change my persona if I let the hammer speak. But you change your handle every battle, bro.
Hammer speak. I just got it. We're not done. Come back over.
Let's go. I don't have to change my persona if I let the hammer speak, but you change your handle every battle, bro. See, to appeal to the fans, he flipped the name choice. Jay Farrow. It's funny that to make an impression, you had to change voice. Went from voice to poet. Went from voice to poet to hoodie voice. And now you just voice instead? See, he just playing a skit, so friend the other reason for those different voices in your head.
Y'all let him finish it. Y'all let him finish
Yo, run that back. Run that back.
I never heard no voice clips like that. I never heard no voice clips like that.
Bro, from Voice the Poet to Hoodie Voice, just to end up at Voice instead, you just playing a skit. So, for any other reason, for those different voices in your head. But I brought a punch that'll hit so hard, it disarm the lies. But like you, I got more than one voice. I'm trying to harmonize. You people pleaser? You people pleaser? Yeah. You really went so far as to change your name? Well, since you saw fit to drop the poet, I figure I come to do the same. Come on.
This battle is crazy.
I figure I come to do the same. Who made you like that? I figure I come to do the same. Cause I'm sick of all these fake rappers, bro. Yourself included, the first ones that get watered down because they self-deluded. Why you acting, bro? My mind is blown. God did not design a clone. The irony, a dude named Voice who's struggling to find his zone. See, why you acting, bro? My mind is blown. God did not design a clone. The irony, a dude named Voice who's struggling to find his own. See, y'all should have saw his first battle. He had the non-prescript glasses on, the blazer, and the preppy shoes. Then the limelight hit, now his phone pivots, a hood, and a brand new attitude. You a poet, bro. You a poet, bro. Just be a poet, bro. Stop the gimmicks. If you gotta work on authenticity, it's not authentic. See, this is... Yo, nah. Yo. That's my favorite battle, bro. If you gotta, if you gotta work on authenticity, it's not authentic. See, this is why the dudes who integrate never really seem to integrate. They bite and try to turn into great instead of banking on that integrate. It's cool because I brought a casket for anyone who like to emulate. And I knew he fit before they synthesized because he like to imitate. See, every...
Wow, that's yo, I didn't catch that.
Oh my God. Synthesize! He said synthesize! Oh my God.
You're stupid.
And I knew he fit before they synthesized because he like to imitate. See, every word in this round, bro, is designed to bring you some help. It's early onset laryngitis. Voice losing himself, but we Christians. We Christians. We gotta know who we are as we're walking in. We can't afford to change with the tides like no Ovrflw. Let me talk to him. What? We can't afford to change with the tides like no Ovrflw. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Because you looking kind of shaky, bro. That's what I'm mad about. See, that's my issue. But once all these words connect, I'm sure I'll hash it out. And for that facade, scale it in or get balanced out. I'll be right back looking for voice like a talent scout. My name Elijah Strait, bro. Run it. Let's go. My name Elijah Strait, bro. Go. And that's all it's ever gonna be. I really couldn't care less what these people want from me. I've been rejected. I'm cool with it. You ain't with me. Run from me. Rather be rejected for who I am than accepted as a wannabe. See for you, no fast rapping, no mad syllables. Now that style's worthless. Just the truth. It do all I need. It even served the multi-purpose. Homie, just be your... Yo, for you, no fast rapping, crazy syllables. Nah, the style's worthless. Just a punch or the truth. It do all I need. It even served the multi-purpose. Just be yourself, bro. That's the end of the discussion. Because when you're good, a raw voice don't need all of the production. Round 3. It was 1-1. I got 1-1. How we gonna close it out? Let's go. Let's go.
You right.
Wait. Quiet down.
You right. I did tell him stop calling me Voice the Poet. It was Hoodie Voice. My boy Frank Beatty coined the phrase. And everybody seemed to like it online. So yeah, I joined the wave. Even got Hoodie Voice on the coat. That joint was custom made. You had on your cousin's shirt. We had to edit out a couple of stains. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If we talking about identity, and we doing this is not just for play. This ain't no shot to the gays. But if you ain't know what to go by coming out, then being straight was just only a phase.
Woo! Fire rebuttal!
Yo.
Being straight was only. Oh my God.
Yo. They call me the face of Overflow. I don't care about that. If God ain't in it, I don't care about rap. Believe me when I say I want my brothers to stand. You are complicated as a battler and as a man. See, God gave Lee this league. I was just the first battler to have started it. Then we asked you to be a part of it. Alongside a handful of Christian rappers as a starter kit. Gave you a position so you could see the clearer view. But then you became Overflow Rap League's foster kid. Oh my God. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. It's finna get terrible. Your battle to mine, bro, unbearable. I found stars like K-Jack and Angel. And if they gave me 2 talents and I brought 2 back, then how is this even comparable? How is this even comparable? But yo, real talk, bro. Real talk, bro. I'm glad you're working with me. But all those talks about how I battle, bro, it ain't working for me. All that's getting curved. And it's going to hurt me to see that all the straight angles is only held to a certain degree. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Because in your last battle, all you show was choking. So you ain't getting a win off me or a homie. You more origami. Because we didn't see straight increase, but you did show us the art of folding. Are you holding?
Wow. That is genius, bro. That's fire. That is genius. That was genius. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That's fire.
But you did show us the art of folding. Are you holding a grudge because they backed out on you? I can't front, bro. It was part painful and part shameful. Because it's crazy how your name is straight, but you ended up getting curved by an archangel. It's your heart, ain't it? It's your heart, ain't it? It's your heart, ain't it? Well, we gave you a role. All you had to do is be about that action. But the move he made was out of fear. I even tried to pitch Brandon at him. But this young fool got lost to the people under the stairs. And that's crazy. And that's crazy because there's a movie made where Brandon Adams played young fool and the people under the stairs.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy because I know that scheme might seem weird, but it's exactly why we had an unprepared Strait. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms is heavy. Fear crept up into his airways, but they sent Sun to see what the pen is like and it's scared Strait.
Oh my God. That's fire.
See what the pen is like? But they sent Sun. But they sent Sun to see what the pen is like, and it's scared Strait. See, that's why they didn't respect you, bro. You ain't show them a distinctive trait. So when it came to style and lines, they were too much on mine. And that's why they wasn't thinking straight. I was thinking, hey. Yo, he's mad fire. It's just his demeanor. We got to make sure his character's straight like Quagmire. We just got to make sure. We just got to make sure his character's straight like Quagmire. This battle's going to make you mad higher. I mean, I know you had like 100 bars you forgot last time, but it's about commitment and true desire. 100 is what this prophet hit in each round like Obadiah. Obadiah around me. That's fire, bro. That's fire. Indeed. Obadiah around me. And see what happens. See, he going to say he couldn't write last battle because he was too tired and too weak for the battle. But I remember you were up playing Fortnite about 2 weeks before the battle.
A fortnight is 2 weeks for the battle.
And y'all know fortnight means 2 weeks. It's crazy because I want you to come in with those angles. I know you said C Woods, so you're gonna try to do these angles and try to expose my flaws and all, but it's just like Fortnite. You had to gather all my Woods material just to build a wall.
I like that a lot. That was really good.
You had to use all my Woods material just to build a wall, but you know what, bro? You my friend, and I'm still flowing nice. So either through spoken word or through spoken word, the poet's doing something right. I love you, bro.